Hello, welcome to the latest Dottie Lottie session. If I haven't met you before, my name is Dottie Lottie and I work here at the gallery and I get to take our littlest art lovers on lots of wonderful art adventures. And today we're going to be going on a little bit of an adventure about a dot. This is a great book, it's called The Dot and it's by Peter H Reynolds. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Have you ever felt like that at school when you've been asked to do art? Or if you're a really little art lover, have you ever felt that you don't know what you're going to do on your piece of paper? Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, you've drawn a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Oh, very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab. There. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper towards Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above the teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that." Vashti opened her never-before-used set of watercolours and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. She painted a red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. Then she mixed the blue with the yellow and discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. There were lots of little dots in many colours. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colours with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. What a clever idea. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Look at all the different dots that Vashti's done. She's done little dots, medium-sized dots, squiggly dots, dashed dots, no dot. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line without a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle and then she said, "Please sign it." It's a great story, isn't it? It tells us that really anyone can be an artist. Now, I wonder what you can come up with as far as drawing dots goes. How Vashti enjoyed making artworks with her dots. Well, because I'm Dottie Lottie, I do like dots as well. Can you see that I've got some dots behind me on the wall? I wonder whether they're dots that Vashti painted. What colour dots have I got? There's a red dot, there's an orange dot, and there's a pink dot. I think that they might be painted by Vashti. Now let us see how else we could make dots with things that we might find around the house. So I'm going to start with a glass. Let's see, do you think we can make a dot shape with a glass? Let's have a look. Going to try some red paint first. See, will this work? Oh, I think that's quite a good dot. It's actually probably a circle, but let's call it a dot for today's book. Okay, so I've made that dot. I wonder what else I can use to make a dot. I wonder if I can use this plug. Do you think that this will make a dot? I'm going to go pink this time. So, let's have a look. Ooh, I think that's quite a good dot. I think that works well. Right, what else could we use to make a dot? I think, this is the top of a broom. Let's see if we can find and turn this into a dot. Put a bit of orange paint on this one. I think that's that's a smaller dot, isn't it? We can see we've got a large dot made by the glass, a medium-sized dot made by the plug, and a small dot made by the broom. I think I can even make a smaller dot if I use the end of a pencil. I wonder what type of dot that will make. I go orange again. Let's see. Do you think that makes a good dot? That's actually like that very first dot that Vashti did in the book, wasn't it? Okay, what you can find around home to make some dots on a piece of paper. And then you might even be able to get a little bit creative. Let's see what we could even, once we've made our dots, we might be able to turn our dots into something else. What if I put 2 ears on this dot? And then I gave it a nose. And I might use this pencil to make 2 eyes. You see how I use all those dots? I think I've made a bit of a bear face there. Do you think so? So I'm going to challenge you to see what circle shapes you can find at home that you might be able to make your own painting, just like Vashti did, all about dots. Enjoy! Thank you for joining us for another great Dottie Lottie session. I hope all of our littlest art lovers, and maybe some of our bigger art lovers out there, enjoyed our story and art activity today. Until next time, have a Dottie Lottie day, and I will see you soon. Bye!